Let's talk about Jewish and Roma solidarity and why it doesn't exist, and why the concept is actually rooted in Romani erasure. Let me preface this by saying this is not that I don't think Roma and Jews should have solidarity. I think all marginalized groups should have solidarity. This is about the idea that Roma and Jews have some sort of special relationship because of shared historical struggles. First, let's talk about the myth of a historical unity between Roma and Jews. Pre-war, Jews treated Roma as all other Europeans did. Roma have been continuously genocided and put into ghettos since our arrival in Europe about 1,000 years ago. From the start, Roma were dehumanized for their dark skin and Indian origin. During the war, we both suffered immensely. Put in ghettos, put in the same camp, being the only two groups targeted for a final solution. However, there was still no widespread Jewish-Roma unity. After the Holocaust, this lack of unity was even more evident. During the Nuremberg trials, Jewish survivors had the opportunity to include Roma, but chose not to. Due to this and the general lack of empathy for visibly brown, especially Romani people, the Romani Holocaust was not recognized until the 1980s. No reparations were given. Romani stories left untold and left as a footnote in history books, to the point where 99% of people don't even know about it. Now, why am I bringing this up? It is not to blame anyone. It is to understand the roots of Romani erasure so we can fix it. Denying the Jewish role in Romani erasure further perpetuates it. Now let's talk about modern day. There is a trend in modern Jewish activist spaces to create a false sense of equality between Roma and Jewish struggles, and using Romani oppression only as the tool to compare it to Jewish oppression, completely ignoring the power imbalance that exists between our communities. You see, while Ashkenazi Jews were able to climb the ladders of whiteness and gain a conditional whiteness, the same cannot be said for Roma. 99% of Roma are visibly brown, and Romani is still a very racialized group. Roma cannot just hide their ethnicity or tuck in a necklace and be considered white. Mind you, I'm aware that whiteness is conditional, but still. Italian Roma activist Marina Shirin recently created a movement called For Us It Continues. For Roma, the Holocaust never stopped. We are still getting deported in mass, still forced into ghettos. Even top European politicians saying the mustache man should have finished us off. Roma get unjustly killed in the streets every single day because we have no political power, no recognition or representation, no lobbies or countries fighting for us. These stories are almost never told. These are marginalized peoples. Jews have the political power and conditional whiteness to broadcast their struggles and actually have people care. And I recognize that it's not enough, but it's something. Roma have nothing. Our situations are not equal. Lastly, let's talk about Jewish activists erasing Roma through their vernacular, and then gaslighting Roma when we call them out. Too often do I see Jewish activists make takes that intentionally or unintentionally erase Roma victims. And when we say, hey, your wording erases Romani people, we get gaslighted or blocked. Take the Dr. Ina situation, for example. Telling Roma how we should feel and then speaking about our oppression when you don't even know anything about it. Or the modern warrior situation where I commented this on Critical Lens's video calling him out, and almost immediately got blocked and gaslighted with this all lives matter type stuff. This video is in no way against the Jewish people. Anti-Semitism is still very real and on the rise. We have both been through so much. I sincerely hope our communities can find solidarity one day. Pretending it exists when it doesn't is Romani erasure.